Hey, 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 guys. Welcome to Black Spin. I'm in that thing, guys. So I just want to come in here real quick and say I do not delete comments. Like, you guys have to be mindful when you're typing in the comments what you're typing. So, for example, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. And I want you guys to take a look at some of the comments, and I'm going to respond to some of them because, like, one thing I noticed, let's see, is that when you're cursing and stuff like that, it does not come up. So, notifications, it'll show my notifications, but when you go to the video, you don't see it. So, I think she might be overdoing it a little bit because every time she hears a loud sound or fireworks, she goes running for a gun. She gonna accidentally shoot you one day. Let me turn my volume down. I was gonna go to Thailand on a trip. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna find it. Okay, so you remember that video where I was talking about black men are killing themselves and stuff like that? Hold on. I was trying to read the other comment. There was a new comment from 3 days ago. I didn't read it. So I try to read all my comments and also respond. But this young man cursed me out, which is why I want to find the comment. I have to find it in my notifications because it's not going to be in my it's not going to be in my on my video because it just didn't make it. And I don't understand why. I tried to go through and turn off the parameters or whatever you want to call it, but it still would not let that comment through. And maybe because he was being a butthole, so I get it. But I am going to respond to that comment today. By using that logic, real men don't need women. It's very true. Thank you for proving his point. What? Okay. Men don't need women. Oh, that's... They just trying to turn black men gay. Like, oh, I guess that's the independent black man. He can wash his own clothes and cook his own food and take care of himself. He just needs a woman for sex. That is so near what's that Neanderthal way of thinking? You don't need nobody to talk to, nobody to be there for him. No support, no love, no affection. Just a little hot hole. I'm gonna find this video, guys, in the comment. I just get so many notifications. Ugh, Jesus, so all this stuff is going on YouTube since I've been gone. Since you've been gone. Okay, it's coming now, guys. It is coming. Here we go. Okay, black women, black women are killing machines. You dumbass broad. Laughing my ass off. Black women keep killing babies though. Okay, so this is in response to, and I'm gonna say where the comment isn't on the video. See, like you can't see the comment anywhere. Okay, so Black men are committing genocide to their own race. Now, this is where I went into the genetics and stuff like that. Okay, so I went through so I had so anyway, in this video I was talking about genetics, and I was talking about how people are and I was talking about how people are, black men are having these babies out their race, and they think that they could delete the white race, and they can't. If that's the case, the white race would have been deleted because black men been having biracial babies. So anyway, that's what this video was about, and so that's what his response was. You dumb bitch. Black women are killing machines. They abort their babies. So let's not act like, sir. And I'm talking to you. Did y'all see his name? 'Cause I wish I could go back through all the notifications and show y'all who this man is. But let's not act like black women are having abortions because they don't want their child. They're having their abortions because you black men are creating these single parent households, and not every black woman is built to be a single parent. Not every black woman wants to raise a child by themselves. So, because of your irresponsibility and the fact that you don't want a family, you could just pull out. You could put on a condom. Even though they're not that great, and y'all might not like how condoms feel. But at the end of the day, a woman doesn't like how abortion feels. An abortion messes with a person psychologically, emotionally, and physically, and it damages the body. And a woman could become sterile from having an abortion. So that's why a lot of black men have these babies they don't want, because a woman doesn't want to go through the heartache and the body ache and the trauma to the uterus that comes from having an abortion. So you can't say black women are killing machines, because I'm pro-life. You can't say black women are killing machines and then not take responsibility in that himself, in that equation, because you are killing the black child as well, because by not wanting it. And it's like, what do you want this woman to do? Have this child and struggle by herself when she knows you don't want the child? You're not gonna help her take care of the child. Maybe she has enough kids already, and then it's just another nigga that gotta be pregnant, that don't want to have a relationship, that don't want to get married. That's why I said a lot of us in the culture need to stop putting the cart before the horse. Back in the day, motherfucker want to lose his virginity, he had to marry her. I'm telling you, if black women abstain from sex for a year, we will see a lot more black marriages. A lot more. Just everybody stop sleeping with them. Like, you giving away free milk. What's the point of buying a cow? You know? So yeah, I'm responding to comments today, baby. I got time today. So let's go back and see who else has something to say. I'm proving his point. Where's Mr. I'm proving his point at? Goes in on unvaccinated people. I'm gonna go watch that. I love Lovely T channel. I don't watch Tasha K that much anymore. Oh, baby, Ashley says so. You need to subscribe to her. She is so funny. Type in the comments, Black Span sent me here. Okay, notice how as soon as Black Lives Matter, let's see what she said. Notice how as soon as Black Lives Matter trend started, black people started speaking up and trying to save our lives. Okay, trying to save our lives. Media made up that Asian hate crime stuff. Take attention off black lives. The struggle in us when these past weeks alleged Asian hate crime, non-slavery bills, and non-slavery bills has been fought for multiple years. I believe that 2 decades of dying. And the fact that we're dying and getting killed by everyone isn't enough, though, about passing the bill. You can't allow yourself to think we're healed. You can't allow yourself to think we're healed. Sir, you are not listening, or reading. I said we were healed. Is this a Sir Tila? Oh, that might be a girl. We're going to say, here we go. You are not listening or reading. I said we were healed. Then we were led into desegregation and came undone. Desegregation is definitely spelled wrong. Segra. Let me see how do you spell it. Y'all know I can't spell. Don't do me. Do not do me. I'm gonna comment on my damn phone from now on. So this person, desegregation.
Here's the definition of desegregation: the ending of a policy of racial segregation.
Desegre. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't put the R. I thought I typed it. DESEG. RE. REGATION. Okay, I forgot the extra G. Became undone. Okay, so this is about the book breaking documentary. Where I said who's breaking the book now, and when I said that in the beginning of the video, I said that we were healed. So and a lot of people had an issue with that. This one guy especially said that was this guy? Okay, he didn't watch the whole video. He said he stopped listening after I said that we were healed. And then I explained to him and the Roaring Twenties were due to we legitimately owned most of this country. And hold on, let me click more. Most of this country, we knew we were indigenous people of this land. We had family, and the black man loved and protected his woman on a national level. No campaign needed. We are worse off than we were 70 to 100 years ago. And these are facts, not opinions. So what I'm explaining to these people that aren't understanding is that we were healed as a people after slavery, Reconstruction, all that. We pulled ourselves up as a people from the bootstraps. Okay, the biggest theaters belong to us. The biggest movies belong to us. We had car companies. We owned railways. We had national transportation. Whereas if white folk decided to stop fucking with us, we had grocery stores. We had hospitals. We had doctors that made house calls. We had churches that functioned as a church, a staple for the revolution. We had all these things that we were supplying ourselves. We were a self-sustaining group of people. Regardless of the racist laws, regardless of redlining saying that black people can't buy nothing, regardless of all the racist things that were put into place that are still put into place today, we didn't need that. The racist laws didn't affect us because we were living in our own bubble. We were healed. We would heal from the scars of slavery because they make slavery was brutal, make no mistake, but we were prisoners of war in a concentration camp. Mothers and fathers in the warrior class were murdered on the field, and they took their children and made them slaves and raised them to believe this, that, and the third under the guise of Christianity and the Bible. So I understand what I'm saying. So for Miss Tila, girl, I promise I'm literate. I know what that says. To Halia. To Halia Little Miss Littlefield. We gonna just say Littlefield, baby. Cause I can read. I just don't know what your name is. Shit. Just like don't nobody know Black Span says black. And somebody might say that says Blalaque. God damn it. But I do respect and I love your opinion. I understand what you're saying. But all the stuff you're naming is after the fact. You know what I'm saying? After the time that we were healed. We were a healed group of people. We was taking over this nation. We still understood that this was our land. And now we all think we African Americans. That's crazy, right? So we have to kind of get back to that. You know? We have to. I don't know why. I feel like this was like up like a lot further. I feel like this was like this. Right? Was it not? Okay, maybe not. What if I turn this off? It's like, bro, that is a lot of fucking light. And it's blinding me. But I feel like y'all can't see me now, right? Is that okay, you guys? Okay, maybe not. So we're gonna turn it back on. Maybe I'll cover up half the light. Girl, I ain't got time. But anyway, so understand what I'm saying? M Love, right here, Mr. Love. But what I'm telling you is understand both of you guys have valid points. Understand that now we're not functioning as a healed person, but we healed from the atrocities of slavery. We overcame that shit. You know what I'm saying? That this new PTSD and stuff we have is from what's happening now. What happened after segregation and during Jim Crow, which are things that we allowed to happen to us because we developed this white ice is colder than black ice syndrome. We did that to ourselves. Okay? When we were living segregated in our own towns, in our own black business districts, because most black towns were very infamous. And not because of the way they ended, but because of the money and the capitalism that they brought. You know what I mean? The money that they brought in. Black people want to do, white people created all these laws and stuff because white people want to do business with us. The NFL, for example, was created on the backs of black men. And I don't mean because we were playing ball with them. I mean because black people had their own football league. You understand what I'm saying? And these were educated brothers. Black people had their own football league. But because of desegregation, we wanted to go play football with them. Now we in the NFL getting exploited and they picked the Bucks just like they did in slavery. But the baseball, Jackie Robinson, he got spit on and cussed out and treated horribly. All because he wanted to play with those white folk when we had our own baseball league. They went to all our baseball leagues getting the best of the best of the best, which were all Negroes, to play on their white sports team. And we fell for it. We can have billion dollar teams that we own ourselves, but no. They want to do the white ISIS cola game. So at some point, we're gonna have to take ownership that we fucked this up. Not we as in we, but they, But it's gonna stay fucked up if we don't fix it. How many black millionaires are there, and then they don't want to start a football team? When that guy, what's that black guy's name? He was talking about starting a football team. Everybody laughed at him and said that wasn't necessary. I forgot his name, but like, come on, guys, this is crazy. To think that we were never healed as a people, we was on top. And it's because of capitalism. Capitalism saw that black folks getting rich and that they was having their own business. Remember, we're the majority on this land. So they then, in turn, wanted to do business with us. And we didn't want to do business with them. That's where a lot of this race war today came from. It came from capitalism and colonialism because we was having it our way and they wasn't having it their way. During the time where we were rich, they were poor. They were still poor white peasants. Until They got Martin to do the civil desegregation stuff, and that put them in our communities, and they were able to more so take advantage of our salesmanship, our creative ingenuity, and things of that nature. Most of the great inventions in America was created by us, and you want to say that, and to honestly believe that we were just some ignorant slaves. We always mechanized things and created things, and it behooves you to think higher of your people than you do. You know what I'm saying? It will do you it does you a disservice to not believe that your people are as great as they are. Okay, so let's move on to the next comments. Okay, so I think the rest of these pretty much made it to the notifications and to the let me turn this off real quick. Subscriptions, active on channel, activity on my comments, replies to my comments, mention, share. Okay. So now I think we can do this better. Let me see. Okay, so I thought it was gonna just take place instantaneously and clear out my notifications. I tried it. Damien is a full cow. A full cow dung. Teenagers can't get birth control without their parents' consent. I know. I'm not worried about her. Hey Teddy, hey new subscriber. Who hurt you? Okay. Black Spin, with all due respect. Okay. I think I responded to this guy already, but let's go. Cynthia G is mad at all black men because her dad failed her smoking drugs. Like, this, people are so fucking stupid. Or she is disappointed in the, look, I put black male, the black male demographic, because you guys have failed to pull yourself up from the bootstraps and become dominant. Not even the most dominant, but dominant, period. I said black male, like being extorted. Who, so was your dad dominant? Yes. Am I spelling engineer wrong? E-G, engine, whatever, architect. They spell architect? Fuck. Bro, we gonna have to figure out how to respond to these people because I am terrible at spelling. Y'all know I can't spell. Architectural engineer. So yeah, E-G. Oops. Why is it still talking? Oh shit. It's typing. The microphone is on, y'all. I can't stop it. There it is. E-N-G. I forgot the N. Right? So y'all weren't gonna tell me it was an N right there? I'm gonna do zooming so we can talk. E-N-G. Now. But when he tried to encourage other wealthy, educated black men to stay slash buy, because they was not from there, slash buy in black areas. They all thought he was crazy and ran. Individually, DIV That's okay. I don't give a fuck about asking Google how to spell individually. Individually.
Here's the definition of individually. One by one, singly, separately.
So, INDIVIDU. Okay. Individually, who he was, well, is, doesn't matter. Is what you all are collectively. Collectively. I sounded out, still fucked it up. Is it an E? Okay. Collectively. Is it an A right there? Oh, wait a minute. It's an A right here. It doesn't matter who you are collectively. Like, and understand the guys within this video. Whereas everybody will say, everybody know I'm a fan of Cynthia G. I love the fact that she could take a stance and stick to it. And I do also agree with a lot of her stance. So, okay, I just want to see if we was going to refresh and just take all these subscriptions away. But it still got it on here. So, let me go on the video. Shows the black woman hating herself can do so stupid. What? I don't know. Anyway. That's on my channel. Girl, just another I just another lost nigga. If you don't want the children in your family to find out the truth, then monitor their television. But some what? What are you talking about now? Hold on. Notice that black people tend speaking up on lives. No, wait a minute. She said somebody noticing the truth or something. Oh, okay. See, there's another. See, like in where is it in the notifications, but not in the damn. I ain't got time, bro. See, and it gets so frustrating because I be wanting to respond to all my my commenters, but then it's like they're not there. You know, it's crazy. So I'm gonna go to the video and then go to the the comments that way.
Okay, I've listened to you.
It's like Like they don't hate black men. I think that because they're aggressive and they're adamant. I don't know the rest of these people. I only listen to Cynthia G, so I don't know Tanya, TKO, or Jessica. So I can't speak for them. But if they're in the sphere of Miss G, then I can kind of see where they're coming from. So. Oh, showed hi. Okay, so it showed everybody. Dominant period. These black men are hilarious. Was your dad dominant? See, I replied to that, so I hope it went through. You can't even make a ponytail. See, talking about hair. So feminine. Ladies, the Bussy Boys always go for the hair first. Then they say you must be single. Then they call you bitter. We know more hair. We know more hair grow in your butts, cheeks, more than your head. I love being a bachelor. It's more of my single. Single. It's more of you single. Maybe he's trying to. Oh, he's trying to spell single. Okay, it's more of you single because less men on earth lonely behind. What does that have to do with the failure of male dominance? Like this, look how these men are talking. You are bitter because you write in paragraphs. Now she just proving the point. LOL, all this feminine male energy. Get them, Pamela. You have no feminine energy because you like fighting African American men. What? You started it. You started it. Man, where? Like, this is crazy. You fail your daughters, reason they became blade walkers and deadbeat mothers. What? Most black men fail their kids. This is literally one of her points. How does he know? These guys really hate their own women. These guys really hate their own women. I wonder, what does this king look like and what's his background? I would love to see the women's hair in his family and his hair. Instead of listening to what Cynthia G is saying, they're going to attack. They're going on an attack, very immature, like a lot of black women with nice hair. I know a lot of black women with nice hair. Facts, black women are quick to call black men flaws, but can't check themselves. All she says is black men are trash. What are we supposed to be hearing? LOL. That's not all. That's all you hear. Cynthia G literally says you guys are not doing nothing to pull yourselves up to be a dominant part of society. Just like I said, y'all are getting like. You know what? This is about to turn to a Cynthia G video. So that's what y'all want. That's what we gonna do. So I'm gonna end this live because I don't want all my lives to be too long, but it's going down. Okay. But first, let me read y'all this response real quick. So this young man says, with all due respect, she is possibly upset that the man she wanted didn't do such. I think she meant like the man she wanted didn't want her either. There are so many of us out here successful and thriving, to have women claiming that we are all trash. Excuse me. She didn't even call them trash. She says trash bag bandits. But they're looping themselves in with the degenerate men of the society. They're looping themselves in there. But anyway, we got a video coming up. Let's see, all men are trash and not on the come up. That's my issue. If she has dealt with losers, she picked them. There are plenty of good brothers out here. Maybe they don't fit her criteria, whatever that is. Either way, will be, hold on, either way, be well, good day, lady, with the punching. So I guess he was trying to hit me. I don't know if he was trying to do a black ball fist or he was trying to hit me. But I got a fist for his ass. So I said, with all due respect, sir, you fail to realize the point she is making. As a collective, the plenty that are thriving are not having an effect on the many that are not. As a collective, you are not creating grassroots politicians to exact change. As a collective, you are not building. This is why I always hit the more first. Okay, you are not building or creating communities. Where are your groups that are turning the young man around that do not have fathers, or that do not or that do not know none of the plenty that are thriving? Where are your militias? Where are your liberation armies that do more than just march to protect their assets, women and children? Hold on, y'all. Let me tell my nephew I'm recording. I'm sorry for the interruption, guys. That's my baby. I gotta tell them. Hey. Okay. So I didn't even read his text message. Let me see my baby on it. Okay, grassroots, where am I at? Liberation Arm. Where are your liberation armies to protect your assets, women and children? Where are the black affluent neighborhoods that you all are creating? Where are the gentlemen's clubs for boys that do not have fathers so that they can grow up and not be degenerates? Where are the group of thriving men that are taking advantage of the programs put forth by Congress, such as the tax breaks they give people who build in disenfranchised areas? As a collective, the plenty are not having an effect on the minty. I said minty. On the many. Where are our grocery stores, schools, and hospitals that you have created? Because black men have created this in the past. So I'm not saying nothing that is delusional or that isn't possible. You know what I mean? It starts off with a clinic and it ends up as a hospital. Y'all, all you have to do is be a MD and practice medicine and open up your own medical clinic. It start off at a clinic, and then you could just take it, whatever kind of patients you want to take. You know what I mean? So all that, oh, the government not gonna let us do it. That's funny because when I'm looking at Bravo and I'm looking at Married to Medicine, it's three women on there with their own OBGYN medical practice. Oh, okay. So you can always start somewhere and end up somewhere else. So let's see here. To affect the many. Where are your grocery stores, schools, hospitals that you have created? That's like saying all cops aren't bad, but the supposed good cops are not eradicating the bad cops. Therefore, they're all grouped in with the same stigma. So hopefully he got it. And okay. I meant to say yes, an educated engineer. Hold on, edit. Yes. What else I put? All the black men commenting. How often do you guys go on social media and check other black men for publicly being less than loyal and putting other races of women above their own? How often do you call out self-hatred and the fact that economically you guys are at the bottom of the barrel? You may be a provider, leader, and protector, but the vast majority of you are not. Until you guys get clubs for young boys, etc., and actually get in the streets and do something instead of talking on YouTube, there will continue to be the vast majority of black men who will betray black women on public platforms, pit us against other races of women, and place the race of woman on a platform than their own. Another race of woman on a platform other than their own is what I meant. I don't think that black men should be making videos addressing Cynthia G. You guys need to address one another. Also, there's an also, guys. Also, why does she have to be hurt to speak facts? Cynthia G must have hurt your feelings if you want to go by that logic. Seeing hurt your feelings and you're speaking from a hurt place right now on your own video. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, I'm reading like you can't see that. You can't say that you're a leader when you haven't led. You can be the head of your household, but you're not a leader in the community, because if you were, this would not be the type of content. I meant content that you create. That's what I meant to put. Also, Judge O'Brien said the same thing. What does that make him? A bitter man? A man hurt by another man? Dude, you're a joke. He's gonna be getting on his ass. So we gonna make a Cynthia G video, y'all. Cause I feel like it today. We gonna defend my good sis. Y'all got Cynthia messed up. So, but this is about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Jesus, boy, this time be going by fast, honey. So, as y'all can see, I don't delete comments because a lot of people think I delete comments. Email me and tell me I delete comments, and I do not delete comments. That stuff do not be there. If you want to call me dumb bitches and shit, it's not going to make it to the comment section. YouTube just don't play that shit when it comes to its community guidelines. So it is what it is. And to that young man, like that called me a dummy and said black women are killing machines, maybe that killing machine is at work because you keep abandoning your family and your responsibilities, and they already have one deadbeat baby daddy. They don't want another one like you. And I'm out.